Good afternoon, Seattle. You deserve clarity about what's happened over these past few days. Since the horrific shooting at the Seattle Center, our city has been grieving and searching for answers. I want to speak directly to you about what we are doing now, what we are changing, and how we are moving forward together. My first obligation is to the families of Carlos Israel Sanchez Villalba, Ashley Whitehead, and Junior Sinico Semo, and to everyone who was at Seattle Center that day. I have complete confidence in the SPD team that is conducting this investigation and in their ability to uncover the facts. I also know there are real questions about how the city communicated with the public. The officers who responded on Sunday deserve enormous credit. They acted with speed and professionalism in a dangerous and chaotic situation. They took a suspect into custody immediately and may have prevented this tragedy from becoming even larger. Every SPD and city staff member on scene responded with care and professionalism. It was the very best of Seattle. However, our after-action review of the city's communications with the public and the media revealed real gaps. Information could and should have gone out much faster through social media, the emergency alert system, the SPD blotter, and/or an off-site press conference. The public should have heard sooner about outstanding suspects and the status of the Seattle Center campus. We will be working with SPD to ensure that communications go out much sooner in the future, should anything like this happen again. I want to clarify a few things. Earlier this week, I should not have defended the fact that the city did not use Alert Seattle. Through our review, I have learned that there was a miscommunication between departments that resulted in no alert going out when it would have been a good tool to use. I also want to name that there was miscommunication between SPD and my office about the timing of a press conference late in the evening between 9:45 and 10:45 p.m. What I did not fully understand in that moment was how little information had reached the public or the press since the incident began at 6 p.m. Had I known that, I would have pushed for an immediate briefing rather than waiting for a press conference to be organized. The frustration that was directed at elected officials arriving that evening was understandable, and it was frustration that had been building for hours. We are now putting in place processes and protocols to ensure that this does not happen again. This includes updated SPD protocols for communicating with the media and the public, clearer coordination between departments, and stronger communication channels between my office and SPD. As we move forward, accountability applies to me, our systems, and every part of city leadership. Today, that includes an important update about SPD. This afternoon, I received and accepted the resignation of Chief Barnes. I want to thank him for his service to the city. Chief Barnes came to Seattle with a genuine belief in community policing as a philosophy. He arrived with a clear vision of what a department grounded in trust and accountability could look like. He launched initiatives to bring the department closer to the communities it serves, including a neighborhood resource officer program and a monthly community conversation series. He cares deeply about this work and about this city. That dedication is genuine, and I wish him the best. Steady leadership of SPD will continue, with Deputy Chief Andre Sales serving as interim chief effective Friday, July 31st. Deputy Chief Sales brings more than 20 years of law enforcement experience from the Beloit Police Department in Wisconsin, where he became chief of police in 2021. In 2025, Sales joined the Seattle Police Department as Deputy Chief of Administration and Investigations. Under his oversight, SPD's Gun Violence Reduction Unit and homicide detectives have continued to close difficult cases, including the arrest of a suspect in the fatal shooting of 2 teenagers near Rainier Beach High School. Sales is the right interim leader for SPD in this moment, and to ensure continuity while we conduct a thorough search for a permanent chief. In the interest of being transparent, I'm getting this information out to the people now. I also want to be a good partner to the media, and we will host a press conference with Interim Chief Sales on Friday to introduce him more fully and answer questions. The selection process for the next permanent police chief will align with city charter requirements. The permanent police chief will be selected from the 3 highest-ranking candidates, followed by city council confirmation. There will be strong community input as well. I want to emphasize that this leadership transition does not interrupt Seattle's readiness in any way. With major public events this weekend and beyond, the department is fully prepared with officers who show up for our city every single day. Our interim chief assumes command of a team that is operationally strong and understands what it takes to keep the city safe. Thank you for your time, for your continued engagement with my office, and I look forward to continuing this work together.